There lived an old woman in a small village whom the villagers hated and mocked. She had 3 sons, but all died in a period of 2 years. The villagers accused her of being a witch that had eaten up her children, after which she had her last son. 3 months after she had her son, her husband died after a brief illness. Everyone accused her of killing her husband. No day passes without her crying. No one talks to her nor greet her, including her growing son. When her son became of age, one day, she called her son and told him a story of a great river in the middle of the forest in that village. A river no one dares to go. The villagers could go to every other river in the village except that particular one. The river possesses great healing powers, but it's surrounded by scary, harmful creatures. Many great men of that village who dared to go there ended up being devoured by those creatures. Judge, her son, marveled, wondered what the river could look like. One day, Judge's mother died, but no one came to sympathize with him. He cried and felt left alone. After her mother's death, the king of that village fell sick and everyone was afraid the king might die. No one could figure out what caused his illness and no one knew the solution or the treatment. Judge heard of the king's illness. He remembered the story his mother told him about a great river that has the power to heal any sickness. He then decided to embark on the journey to fetch water from the great river to heal the king. The villagers' elders and councils mocked him and insisted he would never return back alive, but Judge had the confidence that there must be a way out. He then made preparations and headed to go get the water. When he got to the middle of that forest, he sat down on a log of a dry wood to have some rest, when suddenly he heard a noise behind him. Judge started dancing for them. These creatures stopped in surprise. They watched him dance and joined in the dance. Judge made them feel some trust for him, and also entertained them. At the end, they let him continue his journey to the river. Judge came to understand that he would never get there if he continued in being hostile to any creature in that forest. He then continued in his journey. He saw some ripe fruits at the corner. He walked towards the tree and plucked some ripe fruits. He thought he might use them as a gift to impress those creatures that would come his way. While he was walking along the forest, he killed a very large animal that came his way and continued his journey. Shortly, he met another group of different scary creatures. They made to stop him. He brought out all those fruits he plugged in his way. They loved the fruits. They took it from him and let him continue his journey. Judge finally got to the river.
He quickly fetched some water from that river and headed back to the village. On his way home he was stopped by another set of creatures where he then gave them the animal he killed. They took the animal and devoured it. While they were eating the animal, Judge sneaked out immediately and went back to the village. When he got to the village, people were surprised to see him coming back alive. Judge headed to the palace, where he gave the king some water from that water. The king was healed after drinking the water. He was very happy with Judge for taking such risk for his sake. He requested to see Judge. When Judge came, he was asked to narrate how he was able to defeat the beasts of that forest. Because they knew no one has ever gone there and comes back alive, Judge narrated everything to them and they were amazed at his braveness. The king gave another telling the entire village to stop discriminating Judge. He made sure Judge was rewarded handsomely and Judge became one of the most rich and respected men in the village.